Have you noticed something strange? While almost every automaker is busy chasing electric vehicles, one of India's biggest commercial vehicle companies has quietly gone in the opposite direction. And surprisingly, that decision might be exactly what millions of small business owners have been waiting for. This isn't another futuristic concept or an expensive electric truck. It's a compact workhorse built for people whose income depends on their vehicle every single day. And the company behind it believes this simple machine could change the way small businesses move goods across India. Meet the Ashok Leyland Sathi. At first glance, it looks like just another mini truck. But look a little closer, and you'll discover why transport experts and small business owners are suddenly paying attention. Instead of chasing flashy technology, Ashok Leyland focused on solving the problems that actually matter: lower running costs, higher payload, better reliability, and a vehicle tough enough to survive India's unpredictable roads. And that's exactly where this story begins. Every day, thousands of delivery partners, vegetable suppliers, dairy owners, local transport operators, and small shopkeepers face the same challenge. Fuel prices continue to fluctuate, maintenance costs keep rising, and every extra trip eats into their profits. For many of them, buying an expensive electric commercial vehicle simply isn't practical. They need something dependable, affordable, and ready to work from day one. Ashok Leyland saw this gap long before many of its competitors did. Instead of building a vehicle for headlines, the company built one for the people who rely on commercial vehicles to earn a living. That thinking shaped every part of the Sathi, from its engine to its chassis. And speaking of the engine, this is where things become even more interesting. Under the cabin sits a reliable 1.5-liter 3-cylinder diesel engine designed specifically for Indian operating conditions. On paper, its numbers may not sound outrageous, producing around 80 horsepower and approximately 200 Newton-meters of torque. But commercial vehicles aren't judged by flashy specifications. They're judged by how consistently they perform, day after day, with heavy cargo in the back. Whether it's crowded city streets, village roads, steep inclines, or rough construction routes, this engine has been tuned to deliver usable power where drivers actually need it. To improve efficiency, Ashok Leyland equipped it with a modern high-pressure fuel injection system that burns diesel more effectively. That not only improves performance, but also helps achieve an impressive claimed mileage of around 20 to 23 kilometers per liter, making every tank of fuel go significantly further. The company also focused on durability. A redesigned air intake system helps keep engine temperatures under control during long working hours, even in India's intense summer heat. That means less stress on the engine and greater confidence for owners who depend on their vehicle every single day. And because the engine complies with BS6 Stage 2 emission standards, it delivers cleaner performance without sacrificing practicality. But an efficient engine means very little if the vehicle struggles once it's loaded with cargo. That's why Ashok Leyland paid just as much attention to how the Sathi performs in the real world. Despite its compact dimensions, it's engineered to carry loads of up to 1 ton, giving small businesses the ability to transport more goods in fewer trips. For someone making deliveries throughout the day, that can directly translate into higher earnings and lower operating costs. Its suspension has also been developed with Indian roads in mind. Uneven village tracks, broken city streets, speed breakers, and potholes are all part of daily life. So the front suspension works together with sturdy rear leaf springs to keep the vehicle stable even under heavy loads. Ground clearance allows it to tackle rough roads without constantly scraping the underside, while the light steering makes it surprisingly easy to maneuver through narrow markets and crowded urban streets. Everything about this vehicle feels designed around one simple question: how can we help small businesses earn more while spending less? That same philosophy continues when you look at the truck itself. Unlike many lightweight commercial vehicles that prioritize appearance, the Sathi immediately gives the impression of strength. Its wide front profile, robust stance, and heavy-duty construction make it resemble a much larger commercial truck. The body uses high-strength steel to improve durability while supporting heavier payloads. And underneath sits a full ladder-frame chassis, the kind of construction normally associated with much larger commercial vehicles. That extra rigidity helps the truck remain stable, whether it's carrying crates of vegetables, construction materials, furniture, or daily delivery cargo. Inside the cabin, practicality takes priority over unnecessary luxury. Controls are placed within easy reach, visibility is excellent thanks to the large windshield, and the seating position has been designed to reduce fatigue during long working hours. In other words, every design decision serves a purpose, and that's exactly why this vehicle is generating so much interest. But before we see how it compares with longtime market leaders, and why many buyers are beginning to reconsider their options, If you're enjoying this deep dive into the world's most fascinating automotive innovations, make sure to subscribe to Modern Discovery. We bring you stories that go beyond the headlines and explain the technology, engineering, and business strategies shaping the future of transportation. Now, let's see why this compact truck could become a serious challenge for some of the biggest names in India's commercial vehicle market. But a commercial vehicle isn't judged only by how much it can carry. For most business owners, the real question is much simpler. How much does it cost to own? That's where the Sathi tries to separate itself from the competition. Fuel is one of the biggest expenses for any transport business, but maintenance comes a close second. Frequent servicing, expensive spare parts, and long repair times can quickly turn a profitable vehicle into a financial burden. Ashok Leyland tackled those concerns by designing the Sathi with simplicity in mind. Its diesel engine has been engineered for longer service intervals, helping owners spend less time in workshops and more time on the road. Routine maintenance is straightforward, and thanks to Ashok Leyland's massive nationwide service network, finding spare parts or authorized service isn't a challenge, even in many smaller towns. For someone whose daily income depends on keeping the vehicle moving, that kind of support can make a huge difference. And perhaps that's no coincidence. Long before entering the mini truck segment, Ashok Leyland had already spent decades building India's transport backbone. From highways packed with heavy-duty trucks to city buses carrying millions of passengers every day, the company built its reputation by creating commercial vehicles designed to survive demanding conditions. That experience is clearly reflected in the Sathi. Instead of reinventing everything from scratch, Ashok Leyland borrowed lessons from its larger commercial vehicles and applied them to a much smaller platform. The result is a compact truck that focuses on durability, practicality, and long-term reliability rather than unnecessary features. But experience alone isn't enough to dominate a market. The real challenge begins when a newcomer goes head-to-head with established rivals. For years, the Tata Ace and Mahindra Jeeto have been among the most recognizable names in India's small commercial vehicle segment. They've earned the trust of countless business owners and built strong reputations over time. So where does the Sathi fit into that picture? One of its biggest advantages is payload capacity. While many compact trucks in this category are designed for lighter loads, the Sathi is engineered to carry up to 1 ton. For businesses making multiple deliveries every day, transporting more cargo in a single trip can directly improve productivity and reduce operating costs. Mileage is another area where it aims to stay competitive. Combined with its efficient diesel engine, the lower fuel consumption helps reduce daily running expenses, an important factor for owners covering long distances every week. Then there's the price. By keeping the starting cost within reach of small business owners, Ashok Leyland has positioned the Sathi as an attractive alternative for people looking to buy their first commercial vehicle or replace an aging second-hand truck. Instead of forcing customers to compromise between affordability and capability, the company is attempting to offer both in one package. To meet different business needs, the Sathi is available in multiple configurations. One version focuses on everyday urban deliveries and lighter commercial work, while another is better suited for customers regularly transporting heavier cargo. Rather than completely redesigning the vehicle, Ashok Leyland adjusted the setup to suit different workloads while keeping the same practical foundation underneath. The company has also introduced flexible financing options, making ownership more accessible for small entrepreneurs who want to expand their businesses without making an overwhelming upfront investment. And that strategy appears to be working. Since its launch, the Sathi has generated strong interest across dealerships, with many buyers viewing it as a practical solution rather than just another new vehicle. Transport operators, small business owners, and automotive observers have all highlighted the same strengths: affordability, durability, and the confidence that comes with Ashok Leyland's long-standing reputation in commercial vehicles. In many ways, the Sathi represents something larger than a single product launch. At a time when much of the automotive industry is focused on expensive new technologies, Ashok Leyland chose to solve everyday problems for ordinary business owners. Instead of asking customers to adapt to the future, it built a vehicle around the realities they face today. Whether the Sathi ultimately becomes the new benchmark in India's mini commercial vehicle market will depend on how it performs over the coming years. But one thing is already clear. This isn't just another small truck. It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest innovations don't come from adding more technology. They come from understanding exactly what customers need. And if that philosophy continues, the Sathi could become one of Ashok Leyland's most important launches in recent years. If you enjoyed this story and want more deep dives into groundbreaking vehicles, future transportation, and the engineering shaping tomorrow's roads, don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching Modern Discovery. We'll be back soon with another incredible innovation that's quietly changing the world, one discovery at a time.